Today is World AIDS Day, and all around the globe, communities are still fighting to dispel stigmas and to provide care to those diagnosed with the virus that attacks the body's immune system.
13 on your side's Justin Bachman brings us the story of a West Michigan woman who was on the front line of the AIDS epidemic decades ago.
We saw a lot of prejudice due to just ignorance and fear.
Cynthia Pym is a pioneer. While a majority of Americans shunned and feared those with HIV in the late 80s, she was creating systems to help.
The majority of the population who was living with HIV/AIDS were gay young men.
An early member of the Grand Rapids AIDS Task Force, Pym was also among the first staff at Home of Hope, a hospice residence designed with the specific population in mind.
These folks were completely inappropriate to put in a nursing home. Young, vibrant people living with HIV/AIDS.
Many had returned home to West Michigan from the East and West Coasts to live at Home of Hope with nowhere else to go.
To have to call family members who were local in Grand Rapids area and say, your loved one is here with us dying. Would you please come? And they did not.
A few families were able to overcome prejudices and visit, but the calls rarely got easier.
And occasionally we would have a family member who would call just to see if they were dead yet and to see if they had been left anything.
Decades later, treatments have improved greatly.
PrEP, a pill that you can take once a day to prevent HIV, and people who are on treatment and become undetectable cannot spread HIV anymore.
But the stigma around HIV still exists, making the need for testing even more important, especially during a global pandemic.
COVID testing and vaccines are a lot easier sometimes to bring to places, but still HIV is harder because it has to do with sex.
Pym has hope for the future of this fight, mostly because she's seen courage in the past.
I've seen key staff step up over and over again, and that makes the difference.
From Grand Rapids, I'm Justin Bachman, 13 on your side.
The Kent County Health Department provided free walk-in testing all day. They say STI and HIV testing has been on a decline since the pandemic began. However, they also say there is a significant uptick in positive tests for sexually transmitted diseases. If you'd like to be tested, the health department offers tests Monday through Friday. You do need to make an appointment.